MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Machine. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Patrick Corbin gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Striding into the box, Omar Vizquel. He will lead this one off today. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First delivery to him on the way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
So here's Starling Castro as he'll take a look at ball 1. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. A ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count remains 2-2. And the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2. Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In now, Rogers Hornsby. And he takes ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Aaron Sivali is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
Now at the plate, Luis Aparicio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
Pitch on the way.
One ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martay's after it. He's there and records the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
He'll enter play at 3-13. Still without a home run, 18 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Soft liner towards short. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
That is correct. The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
At the plate, Joe Morgan. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch coming, here it is. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Second inning set to go, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
The first baseman, number 4.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Giancarlo Stanton now. A ball and no strikes. Stanton is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he's safe. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Here's Starling Martay. He went deep in the contest last night. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Griffey stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Randall Grichuk. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. We'll check in with an average still south of 230, 9 homers and 22 RBIs. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hard on the ground towards short. Aparicio gloves it to Morgan at the bag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Andrew Jones. Here comes the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Jones, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
And the 2-1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Martay has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll start this one at 269. 11 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The windup and the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hit well towards the hole. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Molitor. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And that misses inside. 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So digging in now, Benito Santiago. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Gehrig will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Carson Kelly. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. In there, strike one. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving over is the Gold Glover Jones, one away. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sivali. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Third inning, no score to this point. This is popped up. Griffey in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Omar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Vizquel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Gerard Dyson.
The left fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one. Bouncer to the left side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
And while we have a moment, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule to see where we'll be for the next 7 days. Into the box now, Patrick Corbin. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
Now back, first baseman, Griffey.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. in the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, now the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one will bounce into the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Standing in now, Joe Morgan, high in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He's set. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. A pause. And the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0. Standing in, Starling Castro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Castro, 30 years of age. He was a 17th round pick during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now a swing and a miss as Castro is retired here for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Lou Gehrig is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And here comes Andrew.
For the machine, the center fielder, Andrew.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. This is on the ground over to first. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The right fielder, number 12.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. Vizquel picks it up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Machine are out in front 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Bruce is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in next will be Starling Martay. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there at the knees, strike 1. Line towards center field. And Andrew will just get in front of this one, a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Pitch inside, the throw not in time. He's in there at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And they still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa.
The batter, the catcher.
So striding in, Carson Kelly, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Over to take charge of this one is Andrew, and that'll do it. Marlins leave 1. It remains 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to hit is the catcher, Benito Santiago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sinker. 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. 1 out, nobody on. Chopper foul. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The pitcher, number 46. Patrick.
Riding in once again, Patrick Corbin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Stepping in now, Luis Aparicio. No balls and a strike to count. Swung on and bounced toward Rogers Hornsby at second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Aaron Sivali. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Grounded to short. Aparicio has it, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Starling Castro.
Here's Starling Castro. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding toward the plate is Ken Griffey.
The first baseman, Ken Griffey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Strike called. 2-1. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Morgan.
Into the box, Joe Morgan, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
At the plate, Andrew Jones, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
The right fielder, number 12, Jay Bruce.
Digging in once again, Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Shoots this one over to first. Reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, the third baseman.
Standing in, Paul Molitor, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Molitor. 4th home run for him on the season as they move on top 4-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
To the plate now, Benito Santiago. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. 3 runs already home here. slow roller down the third baseline. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hops this one up. And there's out number 1. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Ready for another shot now, Lou Gehrig, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Aparicio waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail here 4-0. Jose Castillo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
66, Jose Castillo.
So stepping in, Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Gerard Dyson.
Here comes the first pitch. Now the 0-1. Weakly hit towards first. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the pitcher, Patrick Corbin.
Stepping up to the plate, Patrick Corbin. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Luis Aparicio, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. new inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Starling Martay.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Up next from Miami, Rendell Grichuk. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's out number 2. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Into the box now, Carson Kelly. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at 1st as they record the out. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Griffey.
First pitch on its way. Lifted into center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
At the plate, Joe Morgan has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Here's a pop-up now. In there, a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for him.
So now to the plate, Andrew Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Jay.
Ready once again, Jay Bruce. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Miguel Cabrera will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. He'll interplay with that average at a sterling .331. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. Grounded back up the middle. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Charlie Culberson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 13, Charlie Culberson.
In now, Paul Molitor. Fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The machine on top 4-0. Charlie Culberson stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Starling Martay is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Evan Longoria has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new 3rd baseman.
Number 14, Evan Longoria.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 33 driven in. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. A reminder to stick around at the conclusion of the ball game this afternoon, as we'll get you full highlights of today's contest right here on the show. Digging in the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Left side, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Standing in now, Starling Castro. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the 2nd out.
For the Marlins, the second baseman.
Stepping in, Hornsby. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Hard hit ball to short. Aparicio fields it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The machine led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Corbin earns win number 15 on the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base.